Ask Tom on Home Show.
Carlos from San Antonio needs a little Hinge help.
Yeah, he needs specifically help, Tom, with this one. One of those.
I like it.
I think it says Bloom on it, and I assume
know, or Blum. Yeah,
or Blum,
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I saw the picture, and I'm thinking, this is perfect. It's got a brand name on there. So go ahead, ask the question.
Should be easy to find it, right?
For this
well,
yeah.
Carlos's question is easy enough. He says it's for my trifold bathroom cabinet. Promptness would be appreciated, as the door is currently hanging on one hinge, and the front of the doors are glass. I have no plans on replacing it. Tom, where can he find this? Because he can't find it at the home centers.
Okay, the first thing I want to tell him is loosen the other hinge and put the door safely away somewhere until you get the hinges. Because I know you say, well, I'm careful now, we're not going to touch it, but just put the door away off that one hinge. And you're going to have to Google that name. BLUM is what it says, which is beautiful. It actually has a name on there, Cabinet Hinges. And I'll bet you'll be able to order it online and even have it 24-hour shipped somewhere if that company's still in business. That's your best bet. And, I'm not a big computer person, but when it comes to finding parts for things, I swear by it. From my old Bronco, my 66 Mustang, cabinet hinges like that. Anything I'm looking for, I start Googling it. I even found a really nice radiant barrier paint that's out there now that's better than the one I've been recommending before, just by a Google. So if you don't know how to do it, get someone to do it and do a little search, and you'll find if that company's in business, or if it's not, you might find them. Like Charlie, I know you got the Amazon thing and everything. I don't know how to do that, but you might find some that people have them in stock and they're trying to just get rid of them cheap and cleaning out their storerooms and stuff like they do with car parts. So I bet you'll find it.
I don't know if you heard that sound in the background.
I'm hearing you do something. What are you eating? A cookie? What?
Well, no, I was up in, last week I was up in the Palouse shooting. And it's a little set screw on my tripod that keeps it from panning when I'm taking pictures. And I looked down, and the dang thing had fallen out. And I was like, okay, now I'm never going to find this little screw somewhere. So I was able to borrow one from somebody so I could do my shoot. But I went back to the hotel that night, and I Googled that part number.
I'm telling you, I love it.
I got a bag of them. So if I ever lose one again, I've got extras. I mean, when I came back from my trip, it was sitting here waiting for me. So Tom knows of what he speaks.
Well, remember this. If you deal with a decent company and not just quick-made stuff from overseas where they just going, flipping stuff out, those companies have warehouses. And even though they quit making a part or quit really selling it because they've improved, they don't throw that stuff away. They leave it back there until somebody needs it because it's money. You go to old car dealerships, and Charlie, maybe even when your dad sold his gas station in his mechanic shop, he probably had tons of stuff on shelves that you end up, you can sell online. And these companies know that. And other companies buy these companies up and they do an inventory and they sell them one piece at a time to people. It's sometimes overpriced, but if you only need one, it's cheaper than redoing your whole kitchen. So I think you'll find it.
Yeah, and, well, for cars, if you're an old guy and you don't have J.C. Whitney showing up at your house, I don't know if they even publish it anymore. If it's just online.
Oh, yes, they do. I still get it from my dad when he
right.
passed, and I still get his.
It's so much fun looking through the stuff that's in that thing from those old parts.
It's still real thick. It's one of the thickest magazines left. Yeah,
right. But you're right. You can find just about anything that you're looking for anywhere. But I will say this about that. If you can't find it, I will tell you that that's the brand of hinges that Trifection used when they did our bathroom.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
And if you're looking, and if you go to our website, you'll see if you scroll down there at the bottom where all our pros are, Carl. If you go there and you contact Trifection, I'll bet you somebody over there can put you in touch with a distributor or somebody if you can't find them online.
Yeah, they're in this guy's
he's in San Antonio. That's what I'm saying. But if he calls Trifection,
you can still order from these other companies in Houston or Dallas or whatever. But Charlie, that's funny because they just redid my bathrooms a couple of years ago. I never really looked at the hinges. When I get back to Houston, I'm going to see if mine's a Blum too. I want to see if it's the same hinge.
You got a question? We won't give you a Blum steer.
There you go.
Go to Home Show Radio, click on the Ask Tom button. You can send us a video, you can send us a writing, or you can send us a picture because it sure helped us figure out what Carlos was looking for. And we want to help you the same way we helped him. And that's why we post a new one of these every day on our YouTube channel where you'll find hundreds of these. So if you have other questions, maybe search around in there and see if you can find another answer to other issues you're having with projects. And of course, you'll find the new ones and a lot more posted every day at HomeShowRadio.com.